I chose this scene of the comedy movie yesterday because it's the unit that I found. I will explain the different cases of assimilation or word stress patterns that I found in this scene. According to Kelly, the term assimilation describes how sounds modify each other when they meet, usually across word boundaries, but within words too. The phonemes: voiceless alveolar plosives, voiced alveolar plosive, and voiced alveolar nasal often become bilabial before bilabial consonants, like voiceless bilabial plosive, voiced bilabial plosive, and voiced bilabial nasal. Voiceless alveolar plosives can assimilate to voiceless velar plosive before the velar plosives. Voiced alveolar plosives can assimilate to voiced velar plosives before the velar plosives. Voiced alveolar nasal can assimilate to voiced velar nasal before velar plosives. Voiceless alveolar fricative can assimilate to voiceless post-alveolar fricative before voiceless post-alveolar fricative. Voiced alveolar fricative can assimilate to voiced post-alveolar fricative before voiceless post-alveolar fricative. The above examples are cases of anticipatory assimilation, where one sound changes to another because of the sound which follows. Here are some cases of coalescent assimilation where two sounds combine to form a different one. For example, voiceless alveolar plosive and voiced palatal approximant coalescent to form voiceless palatal-alveolar affricate, and voiceless alveolar plosive and voiced palatal approximant coalesce to form voiced palatal-alveolar affricate.
Mom, Fleek Fest? Dad said he's okay with me going as long as you are.
Oh, he did? Wait, you're going to a freak fest? Awesome! You can finally be with your people.
It's called Fleek Fest. It's a music festival. It's cool.
I guess if you think it's cool, I'm sure it's super cool.
Did you hear what I asked?
Hey, you know what? You're 14. You go to a concert without a parent.
Nobody wants to go to a music festival with their parent. Dad, please help. Mom.
What? Why? What? She said no?
Mm-hmm.
If your mother says no, it's not, sweetie.
So, what'd she say?
Bad news, Lay. Mom gave a thumbs down to Fleek Fest.
What? But your mom's so smart. Cool.
A case of assimilation is uncool because the voiced alveolar nasal is followed by voiceless velar plosive. So, the voiced alveolar nasal changes into voiced velar nasal.
And gorgeous.
Another case of assimilation is ungorgeous because the voiced alveolar nasal is followed by voiced velar plosive, in which voiced alveolar nasal changes into voiced velar nasal.
I know. Sometimes I'm like, is she my mom or is she a runway model?
In Is She, there is a case of assimilation because the voiced alveolar fricative is followed by voiced post-alveolar fricative. So, the voiced alveolar fricative changes into voiced post-alveolar fricative.
Well, if I'm so great, then you won't mind me coming with you, and then you can go.
One case of coalescence is in grade 2, in which the voiceless alveolar plosive and voiced palatal approximant coalesce to form voiceless palatal alveolar affricate. In Mind Me, the last sound in mind is voiced alveolar plosive, and Me begins with voiced bilabial nasal. So, the voiced alveolar plosive changes into voiced bilabial plosive.
Yeah, no thanks.
Never mind.
I don't get it. I took you two to Taylor Swift a couple years ago. We had a blast.
Don't get. The voiced velar plosive is preceded by voiceless alveolar plosive, so this one changes into voiceless bilabial plosive. This is a case of assimilation too.
I was 12 then.
I was a little tween. Dad said I could go. He believes in me. He knows I can handle myself.
Another case of assimilation is the change of the voice alveolar plosive for the voice velar plosive in could go. Another case of assimilation is in me, in which voice alveolar nasal changes into voice bilabial nasal.
Your dad just wants to be the good guy because he knows that I will say no. And I do believe in you. It's just that concerts like Fleek Fest bring out a whole world of people that you have not been exposed to yet, and it's not going to happen without a parent.
In good guy, the change is the voice alveolar plosive for the voice velar plosive too. Not being changes the place of articulation from voiceless alveolar plosive to voiceless bilabial plosive. In not gonna, voiceless alveolar plosive changes into voiceless velar plosive.
Well, then when will I be able to go to concerts alone?
Never. You will always have to go to concerts with me your whole life.
Even when I'm your age.
Especially when you're my age. And you will love it because you love me.
4 more years. 4 more years.
The last case of assimilation is it because, in which voiceless alveolar plosive changes into voiceless bilabial plosive. According to Kelly, stress is when, in a word in isolation, one syllable sounds louder than the others.